Welcome everybody. Looky here. We are here and we are trying it again. I'm going to start off this podcast here. I want to introduce you all to this pretty little young lady right here. This is Miss Jenn Garrett. And she is pretty much...
They always hear me laughing in the background of your lives.
She is pretty much my babysitter. She has been by my side for about the last year and a half. Pretty much her and her whole damn family has. They've taken me in. And she has protected me. If it wasn't for this young lady right here and her family, we probably wouldn't be having this discussion. I wouldn't be here. So they have no clue how much I appreciate it. Now, we're going to move on with this podcast because people don't give a shit about me and her. But the first thing I do want to make sure everybody knows is yesterday, the big screw up why you all didn't get a podcast yesterday. I want to make sure this is clear. Do not point at me. Right there. It's her.
My fault.
It was her. It was her. It was her. So don't blame me. All right. Now, we're going to start this day off because I need to bring up a few names. And I'm going to go back. Like I said, I'm starting these podcasts. We're going to Louisville, Kentucky. My hometown, pretty much. I lived right across the damn river from Louisville, right in my backyard. And there's this lady there, goes by the name of Shay Mcalister. And she is the big professional investigative reporter for WHAS 11 there in Louisville, Kentucky. Now, anybody that's watched Tiger King, hell, she got to be on Tiger King too. Looky there, she got to be on what? Oh, the #1 Netflix series of all times. So was that your motive and your initiative? Because Shay, like I said, if you hear me on Tiger King, when I'm leaning out of my truck, not only did I call you a fat bitch, I called you an animal rights activist. So I'm going to prove both. How am I going to do that? It's just a matter of, all the stuff, I think we got something coming in. News reports coming in.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Here it is. Hold on.
Rewind it back.
We're rewinding a little bit back in time now, Shay, because I'm going to go back. We've been doing a little bit of research. And Nell went back and we found one broadcast that you did, a news report, about animal rights laws in Kentucky. And this was done on September 4th, 2018. And there you are standing your ground, using your power as a media person and an investigative reporter, because Shay Mcalister she reports the entire story. She really does. Not, so we're going to show that. So I'm going to be popping stuff up on the screen because you're going to see, hey, Shay, pow, September 4th, 2018, baby. There you are. And what are you doing? You're pushing your own agenda to make sure the animal rights laws got passed in Kentucky. 3 House bills coming in, and you stood up and supported them. And where did you get all your facts and information to push your agenda? Hell, when we researched that, damn if we didn't find out that you got all your facts and information and all that kind of stuff from an organization that goes by ALDF. And that stands for the Animal Legal Defense Fund, which is just another fancy name for PETA. They are all combined. They are all animal rights activists. They are pretty much a group of lawyers that PETA and all them animal rights activists designed. That's what the Animal Legal Defense Fund is. So that's where Shay got all of her facts and her information to push to get those animal rights laws bill passed. So if I lived in Kentucky, I would have done beat the living shit out of you for that damn reason right there.
That's not good investigating.
That's not doing investigating. That's pushing an agenda. What did you do with Tim Stark? Did you do the same thing? Why, Shay? You hated me that bad? Because I called you a fat bitch, or I told you was an animal rights activist or whatever? So you hated me to where you took it upon yourself to take Tim Stark down? Ain't that what you say in your reports, in your interviews? That you take pride. You and Doug Abel both take pride.
Because of her investigation.
Because of your investigation, Tim Stark got took down. Wildlife in Need got demolished. All due to you. Well, it wasn't all due to you because there's other people involved. And we're going to be putting them out there too. I'm putting them all out there for everybody to see. So right now I'm staying focused on Shay and everything because, we're going to be showing, hey, Shay, shit, there's more and more and more. We just keep coming up with more. It's going to go and it's going to go and it's going to go. So like I told you a long time ago, I'm going to destroy your career. You destroyed mine. I'm not going after revenge or anything else. I'm just going to do what? What did I tell her in that Tiger King show? That what was going to prevail?
The truth.
The truth will prevail. And then what did you try to say, Shay? What's the truth, Tim?
Oh,
Here it is.
Tim being Tim, he didn't really take any questions.
But I'm serious. I would like to do that.
And like I said, if you sign a contract saying that I get to see it before you publish any of it, then I'll do it. I'm not going to let you take shit and edit it to further your fucking agenda.
All right, Tim, let's talk.
You know,
Let's talk later.
you want to
We can talk about that.
Story? I can't stand you, but I'll be more willing to fucking present the truth.
Okay.
Take any questions because Shay narrated. Look, pal, I didn't want to take any questions, but look, damn if I wasn't there answering all kinds of questions. Now, when we go to the way the Shay Mcalister, I guess, investigated me, she's right on track. I mean, hell, we went back. Shay tries to claim that she did about 36 reports on Tim Stark.
No.
But we went back and reviewed them.
And counted.
And it went a little bit higher than that. From February 2020 up until, like, I think it was like April
Recently.
or May, something like that, of 2021. In that lousy length of time, we found that you reported 47 times on me. And out of 47 times of reporting supposedly a story, which includes all parts, not just one, you went and interviewed my whistleblowers, my haters, disgruntled employee, but you never once came out and interviewed any volunteers or staff that was still there. Mm-hmm. I had volunteers and staff that had been there for 12, 15 years. Some of them have degrees, some of them have PhDs and everything else. So, but you didn't want to interview anybody that had a positive side, did you? Because that wasn't your agenda. Once you got confronted by who? In March of 2020, who confronted Miss Shay Mcalister? Just right after you first started reporting on me. You didn't start reporting on me until February. And you had already talked and interviewed with all of my whistleblowers, and they showed you all these nasty pictures and all that kind of crap, and told you all these lies about Tim Stark. I'm going to expose all that. I'm going to show it. It was all lies. It was made up. You know, you can blame me all you want. I take full responsibility for my stuff. I'm an open book. I have nothing to hide. But you do, and I'm uncovering your book. So get ready, baby. So we're going to start off, just by showing, like I said, Shay did 47 different reports. Out of 47 different reports, you know how long and boring it is to go back and listen to your ass 47 times?
Extremely.
But we did it because I mainly wanted to see, was there ever any positive reporting in any of them? And guess what we found out? Absolutely not. Nothing. Once you started and Tiger King connected and called you and, they confronted you and more or less wanted to know if you would be willing to be part of Tiger King 2 Productions. Well, I'm pretty sure you make your career in front of the camera. So when you seen that opportunity, you got all frilly inside, didn't you? I can be on the #1 Netflix series of all time. Oh
Lots
my
of
God.
clout for you.
I can do it. I can do it. And you had to ask your bosses because you worked for WHAS 11 in Louisville, Kentucky. And later that summer, you convinced your bosses to let you be a part of Tiger King 2. Mm-hmm. Now, my main question is, Shay, I was on Tiger King 2. I was on Tiger King 1. And the way I was portrayed was kind of weird in Tiger King 2. Why did you all even continue a story on me from Tiger King 1? I was nobody. I was the least recognized person on Tiger King 1. And the easiest way to prove that, if anybody thinks I wasn't
I'll play that clip.
anybody, I was, they did a series, Peacock did, called Joe versus Carol. Mm-hmm. And all it was sort of sounded sort of like a comedy remake of Tiger King 1.
Funny stuff.
And guess they did pretty much every character was in Tiger King 1. was on this Peacock series except for one, and that's me. So I wasn't anybody. But then I think we've got a gentleman by the name of Doug Abel, which we will explain who he is later, expressed the fact that Tiger King 1 did not produce the agenda or fulfill the agenda that they set out to do, which was to destroy the big cat industry.
Mm-hmm.
So Doug Abel decided, since he moved from New York to Louisville, Kentucky, right there in my own backyard, him and Shea decided to conspire together and more or less create their own story. Because look at how we do investigation, because Tim Thark always thinks outside the box. Went back and looked. I wanted to see who Doug Abel was. And when we look back in Tiger King 1, number 1, he states in his interviews, pow, right there, that he had been working with Tiger King Productions since 2016. Now, he moved from New York in 2018 down to my damn backyard. So, and then he tries to act like he didn't know I was there. How the hell did you not know I was there? You edited Tiger King 1. Mm-hmm. My name was in it. Where I lived was in it. They blasted it on there showing Charlestown, Indiana, numerous times. When we would come back in, it's all there. So how did you not know I existed? Well,
he knew.
Or is that just something you're trying to make people believe? Because I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to prove all of you wrong. So with this information, Shay Mcalister decided to hook up with Doug Abel, and more or less, because when we look in Tiger King 1 under the credits, Doug Abel's there. He gets his pat on the back for all his hard work as editor, Ace, A-C-E. Now, when I went to Tiger King 2, damned if Dougie didn't get promoted. Mm-hmm. Because not only was he labeled in the credits as editor, he was also labeled in the credits as co-producer. Well, the only way you can get that title is if you actually produce film. Not edit it, film. But your entire career, we look back, your entire career was based off of your editing. Not once did we see producer until Tiger King 2. Now, so did Shea and Dougie and Dougie's wife Jenny. Did they sit down and more or less write up a script so they could actually do Tiger King 2 the way they wanted to do it to destroy Tim Stark? Let's go back and look at the facts. Let's go back and look at it. We found an interview. Hold on. Back in time we go again. We found an interview where Shay Mcalister is interviewing her best buddy, Doug Abel, on November 16th or 15th, one of the two. I think it was November 16th, 2021, the day before Tiger King 2 come out. And she's interviewing Doug Abel, and they already know the outcome. They were already bragging. They're proud that they took Tim Stark down, and blah, 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 blah. And Doug says that the Netflix people told him to continue filming. So they didn't tell Doug to continue filming because Doug was just an editor. They told Tiger King Productions, but they stepped out. Doug took over. And then they have their little thing. And what is this called? It's called You Scratch My Back, I'll Scratch Yours. And what I mean by that is Shay interviewed Doug Abel. Well, when I watched Tiger King 2, there was something that was confusing to me as a viewer and as a whatever character. When I watched Shay Mcalister in her entire thing where she's on, she's sitting in a chair, and it looks like she's in the garage of the news channel, and she's being interviewed. Now, I have done hundreds of interviews in my day. I have watched millions of them. Usually when you're being interviewed, the interviewer asks questions. They're behind the camera. The interviewee answers the questions. But guess what you get to hear on both sides? You get to hear the question and the answer. The one thing I recognized quicker than anything on your exposure onto Tiger King 2 was I never heard anybody ask you a question. All I heard was you narrating a story.
She's a reporter. She don't need it.
You narrated. You and Doug created the way I was portrayed in Tiger King 2. you all were out to destroy me. You're bragging about it again. But we're going to show how you all brag about it. We're going to show different things. That's my goal here, is we're going to bring it out. In other words, I get so excited. I get tired. There's so much shit out there. You know, it's like, damn. You know, so I'm going to expose every bit of it. So here it comes, baby. Like I said, your ass is mine.
You see him interviewing her and her interviewing him.
That's right. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You interview me the way I want to be interviewed, and I'll interview you the way you want to be interviewed. And we will combine the two together and make it out to where Tim Stark gets taken down. And look, all due to our investigation, Tim Stark has been shut down. You know, blah, blah, all due to your, I'm glad you say it, all due to your investigation. Damn, that almost sounds like every bit of the liability and responsibility comes right back on your big ass.
And being proud of ruining somebody's life is not
Channel
cool.
11, that's right.
Not cool at all.
Just so you could advance your career. Because for everybody out there, people that aren't aware of it, Miss Shay Mcalister even got promoted.
Yeah, this year.
Because of her, you know, involvement in Tiger King 2 and all that kind of stuff. Now she's the anchor woman. She's no longer out on the road tearing people apart like me.
Lies in Need founder Tim Stark has
You had a good career, I guess. Hell, you've accomplished a lot. You've only been in Louisville for 7 years, and now look at you. Hell, you jacked it up because you screwed over all of your associates and everything else by using false reporting to advance your career. What about all the other people that was actually doing it the honest way there that should have got that anchor position? They should be really, really, really pissed off right now. So if they're listening, hey, get ready. That position's going to be open back up here before long. So I'm going to make sure one of you good people get promoted into that position, and that way they can
We need, like, if anybody's got any video evidence, proof about...
No. We want to do that, but not yet.
Okay.
Because, and we can leave this on the tape.
Yeah.
But I want to explain to everybody, right now we're not set up to actually accept a bunch of crap. And when we do accept it, when we do ask for evidence and all that kind of stuff, we want 100% evidence. We don't want a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Well, I heard so-and-so, you know.
There could be even disgruntled employees,
That's right.
you know, that have worked with these people.
That's right.
We would love to know about it.
Is there anybody out there that works side by side with Shay Mcalister and seen how crooked and how corrupt she is on the way she reports? I imagine she's probably went through a film crew here and there, because there was probably people that didn't agree with the way she was attacking certain situations. She used her power and her own personal feelings, her own personal agenda to report stories her way in order to advance her, not to damn report the story, but to advance her career. She altered the stories. She got involved in an open litigation, which I was involved in, where I was being sued by PETA, USDA, the Indiana Attorney General, and she came in there and continued to slander and defame me by posting out 47 different reports, all negative. Create the monster, take the monster down. You ruined my name in my hometown. You destroyed my business. You destroyed my marriage. You destroyed my life. But my life is still here, and now I'm rebuilding it. So I want the Louisvillians out there, question her. Go on. Get right in her face. You know, and hell, Shay, you know, I see all kinds of stuff out there. Like I said, we do an actual true investigation. We don't just go and attack one side. So I'm seeing all kinds of stuff out there about you. And
we're going to show it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Shay, I'll make you a deal. Come forward and admit, and I'll stop now. Fair enough? But it's going to be on live social media when you do. So admit that you had an agenda and that you were sucked into the whole Tiger King 2 production. And even if it was wrong, you misled yourself. Even if you didn't mean to, you had a motive and initiative because you didn't like me and you're an animal rights activist. So if you could get Wildlife in Eden Tim Stark shut down and all his animals stolen from him and everything else, that was your goal. And you all did it in such a fashion between the Attorney General, PETA, and yourself, because like I said, I got shut down all due to your investigation. So that's because the Attorney General and PETA was relying on you to feed the public all of this negativity, to keep the monster up on hand, so people would hate the monster. So that's the way you portrayed me. You damn right I'm pissed and I'm upset and I cuss a lot. Yes, I do. Why? Because of people like you, Shay. So shame on you. You should never have done anything like that. So, we're coming out. So like I said, now this young lady right here, she has a lot of work to do. So we're going to cut this short because she's got to do all these. When I do this, she has to pop shit up or whatever.
Yeah, but he says
I'm new
got a lot
I
of
just
work
like
to
doing
do.
this. I like doing it. So her job is to place stuff up there and show you all. So that has nothing to do with me. My job is to help her find the information. Sort of. I do 1%. Fuck you. I do 1% at least. I do 1% of the research. I found Doug Abel interviewing Shay Mcalister. So there.
Oh, wait. We need applause. We need applause for that one.
Hold on. Where is it?
There's a good one.
It's probably under A for applause.
No.
See what I deal with people?
It's too late.
See what I deal with people? No, hold on. Look, watch. It probably,
No. Yeah, but that's not the one
Look.
I wanted.
It's not working. See, I'm technology.
No.
When it comes to technology, I can't even push a button and get it to work right.
Tim's got little buttons.
I got toy. I got game.
Here it is. Ready? This is a good one.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
See, it's a good one.
Damn, that one goes on for a while.
Yeah.
I don't shit. Do my bowels. There. So yeah, I play with this little game just because I try to make it a little bit more interesting for y'all out there. I'm known as an entertainer. I'm known as a comedian, but I'm also known most of the time as a vulgar comedian. I'm trying to keep it on low key to keep this as much as professional as possible when we do these podcasts. But it is impossible for me to watch my language. I'm trying to control it, but it's impossible for me to watch it because it's just normal. It's about like breathing to me. Mm-hmm. So I've talked this way for 112 years now. So we want to end this little podcast here. We love you all.
Thanks for watching.
Everybody stay tuned. It's going to get confusing at times because the story kind of goes back and forth. You will have to stay with us when we've exposed one person to the next person. We're going to talk about each one of them
we're going to
and their participation in all of this bull crap. And I'm not going to show all of our evidence. Hey, Shay, I'm never stupid. I'm not going to show all of our evidence. I'll wait until we get in court for that.
He's coming.
So, I'll wait until we get to court. And don't worry. Just think, with all the information that I've already got, just imagine what we're going to get when we file for discovery. Damn! So don't try hiding anything because it ain't going to help you.
Nope.
I already got everything I need. So we're just going to go a little bit deeper. So have fun with it, everybody. We love y'all. Y'all take care. We will be back again, depending on that, whether or not she screws us up. So hopefully it'll get on there and everybody will be able to see it. So hopefully I don't have to keep recording the same damn thing over and over and over.
He's already made me delete this 3 times.
That's right.
Just to piss me off.
So I'm trying to get it done to where it's informative. Like I said, y'all just pay attention. Stay tuned. It's going to get amazing. It's a hell of a story. You're not going to believe how where it expands to. When it goes to the government, when it goes to this shit, I'm going to be exposing all of it.
Right to the belly of the beast.
Every damn bit of it. So have fun, everybody.
Thanks for
we
watching.
Appreciate it. We love y'all. And hey, everybody out there that knows me, there you go. Hold on, that's my crooked one. Damn.
We can fix that.
It's pointing that direction. There. Hey? Hold on, here, let's use that one. It's a straight one there.
That's better.
Yeah. And damn, I don't want to give people over everything, but I wanted to give it to y'all. Hell, that one's been broke so damn many times it ain't funny. It's sort of got a little bend in it. So
have a good day, everyone.
But have a good day, everybody. We love you.
Thanks
Take care.
for watching.
We'll be back again.
I'm not going to threaten you in any way, shape, or form. Do me right, and I might not do you wrong.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you.